fellow YouTubers, this is Dan Moore 8850. This is the first of my mini YouTube videos which I'll be bringing to you over the next few months and hopefully years, depending on how it goes. I'd like to share my thoughts with you on the Doctor Who series and giving you my opinions on the various episodes that we'll be seeing starting at the end of March. And also my thoughts on the 50th anniversary special that's coming out in November this year. Lots to think about really. I mean, I know there's other YouTubers like King Scribe and Matrix Lord 212 and Dr. Freedom, and they've been quite blunt and honest in their opinions on what they think, the way they think the show's going, and how the current showrunner Stephen Moffat is handling the series. We've had lots of surprises and twists and turns, many developments that many people like myself don't agree with, like the split seasons. Well, a couple of years back it was fine. I mean, it split once, and it was a few episodes in, when was it? In March time, and then the second half later on in the year. But of course last year they split it again, and we had 5 episodes in September, and we're having another 8 episodes beginning at the end of the month. And it's, I'm sure most of you agree, it's pretty crazy to handle a series like that, even though we've seen the trailer has just come out and it looks pretty exciting. It's great to see the Ice Warriors come back, and never thought I'd see today. And but it just, in my opinion, that sort of stuff, it just doesn't really work. Because I mean, if you're going to show a series, you need a complete run, as people say. Before, when it shows came back to our screens after God knows how many years, it was a 13 episode run. It's absolutely great. It started off in the winter, going on right through into the summer, and it's followed by a Christmas special, and that's fine. And of course, by doing that, you're going to keep the viewing figure, you're going to keep the people interested in the show, and people know where they stand, you know when it's on, how many episodes, and everything's hunky-dory. But of course, what's happened recently with splitting the seasons, people do lose interest because people are naturally lazy. If they don't know when a show's going to be on, when it's going to return, then they're just not going to want to know. So I'm not going to say too much about that now. I think most people have actually covered it. One thing I do want to discuss was really the what's going to happen with the 50th anniversary. It's absolutely crazy. I mean, what's happened is we've had all these different stories come out, we've had these different reports, and some things have been confirmed, others haven't, have been absolutely denied. For instance, we had the story, the rumour that came out was we were only going to get a 1 hour special, and of course everyone went crazy on that one, myself included. Yes, I did actually email the BBC, put in my complaints. I found it completely unacceptable that this is the 50th anniversary and we're only going to get 1 hour. That is just absolute crap, it really is. And of course the BBC very nicely wrote back to me, yes, thank you for your complaint, blah 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 blah. And of course now we're told that we are going to get a 90 minutes, which we should do, but having said that, that's okay if you're only going to get 1 Doctor. Now being the 50th, of course we want multiple Doctors. It's highly possible that we're going to get David Tennant return, and Christopher Eccleston, and even though it would be nice to see those two back again, for 50th, of course, we want a lot more. I'd personally like to see Peter Davison return, and Tom Baker, and a couple of the old companions. But again, there's a problem, isn't there? 90 minutes just isn't long enough. It's not enough screen time for all these actors and actresses, and you can't tell a decent story in an hour and a half with multiple Doctors. Then you've got to think about the villain as well as the plot. It it just isn't necessarily going to work. And even though I think Stephen Moffat is a great writer, in many respects he's delivered some many good series and episodes in his time. Doctor Who, in 2005 we had Doctor Doctors, and the gas mask child, and of course we had Lady in Five Lace, we had Blink, and of course apart from Doctor Who, he's also written another series called Jekyll, which many probably remember. It's a great series. If you haven't seen it, get it on video. Brilliant. But getting to the 50th anniversary, I don't think it will work. It really won't. I mean, I hope it does. I could be very wrong. It could all be hunky-dory, it could be fantastic. We may even get multiple specials. It's possible. We just don't know. Nothing's really been set in stone at this stage. But yeah, we shall wait and see. Jury's out on that one. However, one thing has been confirmed is that we're going to get it in 3D again. I don't see how that's going to work. Seriously, I mean, it's a lot more costly to do a 3D. Sorry about that. The computer's playing up at the moment. It's a lot more costly to do a 3D film. It doesn't really add a whole lot to it unless you've got a fantastic storyline. And 3D is just, in some respects, it's a bit of an eyesore. It does work in some films like Avatar. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. But something like Doctor Who is going to be very costly, and I don't think it won't really add anything to it, because Doctor Who is going to have to worry about the plot to begin with, the story, the characters, the dialogue, the special effects. And that's the things he has to really worry about, and that's the things he should really be concentrating on. I mean, Stephen Moffat came up with ideas about 3D and committing the show to that for the special, and having it shown at the cinemas. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, come on, we pay our licence fees, so why should we have to pay extra money to go to the cinema to see some film in 3D? And the money could be better spent in other places as well. We could have made it, a 2-hour film, which I know is an idea King Scribe agrees with. Or something else. Or paying, for more actors. But wasting the money on the 3D, it just isn't going to work. I mean, I'd rather see a great, hopefully an hour and 40-minute episode, 3 or 4 doctors, companions, and a really, really rock-solid story with some pretty good special effects, which I could see on my television. Not which I'm going to pay extra money to go to cinema, obviously, because I'm just not really interested in doing that. I'll probably do the minority, like so, but that's my opinion. Getting back to the series, the next 8 episodes. I mean, we've had some really, really, really great developments. I mean, I've actually been enjoying the series so far. I mean, last year we had 5 episodes. I didn't really think a lot of Asylum of the Daleks, to be honest with you. The only interesting thing was Clara Osmond, the new companion. Dinosaurs on a spaceship. I really enjoyed that. A Town Called Mercy. I actually fell asleep. It just bored the shit out of me. It really did. I just didn't like it. There's The Power 3. To be honest with you, I mean, the first half I didn't like. It didn't really grab me. It's only the last 15 minutes that it really grabbed my interest in the story, and I thought, yes, this is actually a good one. Angels Take Manhattan. Again, it was an okay episode. It's great to finally get rid of Amy and Rory. It really was. But then again, I think that could have been handled differently as well. For instance, when he actually jumped off the building to sort things out, the time factors and everything. I thought they should have ended it there, but I don't think they should have carried on into the graveyard and got rid of Amy then. I think they should have had him off the roof, and that would just added so much to the drama and the emotional impact of their departure. I think that would have been absolutely superb. But didn't happen that way, and we have to live with that, I guess. And then we got to the Christmas special again. I enjoyed it. I thought it was one of the best Christmas specials so far. No, it was actually the best, in my opinion. Again, Jenna Louise Coleman, I think is going to be an absolutely fantastic companion. I think she's going to work quite nicely. And I'm looking forward to the next 8 episodes. Yeah, so I'll be glad to hear your thoughts, and I'll see you soon. Bye.